So my name's Adam Powney. I'm a former broadcaster for the British Forces Broadcasting Service, now a social media coach with the same company, and I used to go here at Solent.
So if I was looking to get into like a big radio station, what's your top tip for getting your foot in the door?
So my top tips would normally be, don't be afraid of failure, because people are bound to say no, but you've got to just learn from every experience and adapt and evolve yourself, and you're not going to get it right this early on. As soon as you get into the industry, just be prepared to work from the bottom and all the way up.
So if I was going to add some events to my bucket list, what would you say I should add?
You're part of the SRA,
Yes.
Radio Sonar, right? Yeah. So I made most of my connections in radio at the SRA conference and the awards in November, which have just gone. They're kind of where you meet the people that are going to be in the industry around the same time as you. They should probably get people to network a bit more at these, because the people to the left and right of you will probably be working in the industry at the same time as you. So they are your network. One thing that I did as well on the back of SRAcon is just drop people an email, ask to buy them a coffee, ask to pick their brains.
What sort of networking did you do whilst you were still at university?
So I spent most of my time actually networking rather than doing the course, because you always hear the phrase, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And that still is the case, because people know a lot more now. More people know a lot more. So it's actually, you need to utilise who you know. And it was kind of split into three things. It was the organised events at the uni, like Next Step Conference, which is really handy and really good. And then it's people I knew through, like my sister who works in the industry, she knew the head of production at Global. And then Radio Sonar. It really was the making of me. I became station manager, and through that I was able to meet all the other station managers, all the other people in the SRA who actually work in the industry. And then as a result, I was then on the board of the SRA as training and development with people who worked in the industry.
So how influential was your experience in sound production, radio specifically?
Massively. I knew I wanted to specialise in the sound part of the course, so I did, and I'm glad I did, because my first job out of uni was freelancing at Global in the creative team making adverts. I didn't expect to actually use what I learned wholly in the industry. It was amazing, and I still do it today. Yeah, it's really cool.
Can you tell me one thing you've learnt from each of the following stations?
Okay.
Sea Haven FM.
Whoa, this is going way back.
Yeah.
So this was my first intro to radio. I was in year 8 at school.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and my maths teacher managed to organise a group of us annoying students to do a Saturday afternoon slot, a couple of hours, on Sea Haven FM, the community station back at Seaford. And there's a picture that keeps coming from Facebook every 4 years or whatever, of me, shaved head, because my mum used to cut my hair. And I'm posing there in a little fleece and trackies, radio studio, it's amazing. Yeah, so Sea Haven FM was my first exposure, and that was where I caught the radio bug.
Radio Sonar.
Ah, legend. Literally the best time of my uni life. The Radio Sonar years are the years where I met my network. I learnt all the skills of how a radio station actually kind of runs, because despite it being a student radio station, you've still got to run it like a proper station. So I learnt more of the industry of radio rather than the presenting side there.
How important was it for you when you left university to hold on to other skills like photography and videography?
Massively, because even at my job at BFBS, you're there for radio, but you have to do a video, you have to take photos.
Yeah. What's the best and hardest thing actually about working in radio?
I'll start with the worst thing, the fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
Because I'm quite lucky with a station like BFBS, it's quite safe.
Yeah.
All the changes in commercial radio at the moment have seen loads of people come to BFBS from places like Heart and stuff. But the best thing is you do what you love. You kind of have the freedom to do what you love. And I say to people, it's pretty good being paid to talk in between songs for a living.
How secure is radio as a career path financially?
It's common knowledge that radio's not the best paid gig unless you're on the big BBC stations or you've got the Heart Breakfast. I kind of refused to go down the freelance route because it's unstable. You're never guaranteed what kind of work you've got unless you're kind of in the pool.
Thank you very much.
No, pleasure.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
Just stick at it. Don't get disheartened if it doesn't go to plan. You're young enough to kind of trial and error. I'm still finding what job I want still.
Yeah.
Just stick at it, don't give up.